Hey, welcome to MESArcFF Foam Fighters. I'm Mr. Marshall, and I have next to me 6th grade student Cameron, who's his first season, obviously, a part of MESA. And he's got himself the MT-2 Red Dawn. These plans are available on our website, and he has spent most of the year working on this, and amongst doing a simulator and doing some quick flights out in the back, and he's getting ready to take this thing on. So go ahead and talk to us a little bit about your plane.
Well, first is, I don't really like that it's not very straight, and like, I thought it was going to be a fast build, but it ended up turning most of the year.
That's okay. You just want to take your time on it. I think, you know, once you start making more of these, you'll get better with the X-Acto knife and all that stuff. But no, he did a good job. You know, and what was like probably the most hardest thing to do on this thing?
I think the nose, because you have to line everything up, and it takes like 3 people to do.
You know, the little hands of 6th graders trying to mold this stuff. Dude, I think you did a really good job. You know, I mean, cutting is not easy, and I think, you know, if you stay within this hobby, you're going to get better at your cuts. And even, you know, far away, and this thing looks, you know, pretty sweet. Your spray paint was a good job. I think, you know, you just need to pay attention to what's the bottom and what's going to be your top. But you set yourself up for this one to hopefully have a good flight. And he's got 2 brand new Turnkey TGY 90S servos on here to run both his ailerons and his elevators at the same time. And he's just using a supersonic from Grayson Hobby for his motor, so it's not going to be very powerful. It's going to be definitely controllable in the air. Hopefully, you know, hopefully you have a good flight, man. Are you scared about it, or are you just going to go out there and just let it rip?
I'm used to, I race RC cars, so I'm kind of used to going fast, but if it crashes, oh well, because I have a different plane at home that I made.
Nice. He's already got backup. He's already in this thing. Very good. Lastly, we're using DX5. He'll be training with another DX5 with me, and hopefully everything goes well. Well, let's go out to the park and see how Cameron does. Cool. With Cameron is MT-2 Red Dawn, and it's got a slight wind today, but it should be good. Hopefully this guy does well. Wish him luck, huh? Here we go. Making some adjustments to this thing. The wings kind of warped a little bit, so it's going to be altering the flight. So let's see what we did made the corrections. I don't think it might. I think it's too light. Here we go. Okay, trial 3 here.
4.
4. Here we go. Let's try and work now. Oh my God! Figure it out. Uh-oh. Speed bubbles.
Pretty good landing.
It's good.
Billy flip.
Now that was weird. That is an ESC given out.
More weight.
No, I think it's fine.
Yeah, bigger.
You just hit you.
Flew a lot further this time. Yeah, take me there.
Something was happening. It was giving out.
Mr. Mark will have to throw you, and then you have to land on top of you.
Let's try it again.
The rock worked.
The rock worked. But you see how it was giving out?
I thought that was you.
No, I wasn't doing that at all. I'm passing.
Please don't take off my head. Passing through.
Okay, here we
On
go.
the MT-2
Poor Cameron hasn't been able to fly this thing yet. But we're working out the kinks on it, and I think now we're starting to have a failure in ESC equipment. Let's see what happens. Alright, well, this is a result of, some people always ask the question, do you ever destroy a kid's plane? And the answer is yes. And, it doesn't happen very often, especially with trainer stuff, but, when we've got an ESC on a very warm day, this ESC is getting pretty hot. You can tell even with the shrink wrap, it's starting to kind of melt through it a little bit. And even these connections here, we might have a bad ESC on our hands. And then we'll fix. This plane is definitely fixable. It's not like it's totally out of the picture or it's not going to work. But what we'll do is we'll go back to the drawing board and we'll make sure we fix the cockpit, and even more glue to the front is going to help out anyways. Once we got the plane up in the air and the ESC was fine and wasn't cutting out on us, it worked out really well. So I think you still got a plane. This will be more of your practice now. So what we'll do is when we get back, we'll just glue everything back in, fix up the nose, maybe even throw some more tape up there, and it might not look as pretty, but it's a plan that you can definitely work with. So every time you crash or you falter, it always brings up more questions to what could you do better next time to make sure this doesn't happen again. And it seems to be with some of the warp stuff and some of the bent wings here and there, it caused for a little bit shadier flight. And then of course with the combination of a bad ESC, we're gonna have some issues. But Cameron, fix it, come back out, and we'll fly this thing again. Thanks for watching.